Hello, I'm Miranda and I am an Indian Education for All instructional coach for Great Falls Public Schools. I hope that you have enjoyed the story that TJ had to share with us today. And I'm here today to share with you how to make the dress ornament to go along with our story. The dress ornament is to help us remember the woman that the man in the red suit encounters when he finds himself lost, and how she brings him to her village and helps him along his journey. The materials you're going to need today, you'll find some of them in your bag. In your bag, you'll want to get this cutout that we will be drawing on today. You'll have a hook to hang our ornament, and from home you're going to need to find something to draw with. It could be pencils, markers, colored crayons, and you're going to need some scissors today to cut out your ornament. Make sure that if you need to, you are getting permission to use scissors so that we're using them safely. So let's get started. Traditionally, American Indian people clothed themselves using materials and resources from the area in which they lived. Things like animal hides and furs and even plant material. They would dress in a way that best suited the climate that they lived in, whether that be in a warmer climate or a cooler climate, and they dressed best for the jobs that they would be doing. American Indian people have utilized different materials over time, and through trade, they have adapted and utilized the different materials they had access to. Today, American Indian people still use traditional practices and materials to make special outfits like regalia for special occasions. So to make this ornament today, we are going to be coloring an outfit onto the dress ornament that is on your sheet here. So I'm going to use crayons. I'm going to color before I cut so that I don't have to worry too much about the edges and coloring perfectly. And I'm going to decide how I want to make this person's outfit, whether I want to add designs, different colors, if I want to make it look like it's made out of leather or other material. And when I've kind of made my decision, I'm going to start coloring this, and then we'll cut it out together. So I'm going to go ahead and choose whatever colors and designs I would like to make. I can draw any patterns. I might make mine using some Christmas colors. I like the idea of having some repetition here. I'll make some lines across here. If you would like, you could draw a face, you could add other details, you can make this look however you want. And when you're done, you're going to cut along the line of our pattern here, and then we will add our hook to make our ornament. All right, so now that I'm ready to cut out my paper, I'm going to, with permission, grab my scissors. I always think it's a good idea to roughly cut out my image first. That way I don't have to worry about these other parts of my paper being in the way, and then I can go back and cut out the more detailed portion of my paper. So I'm going to cut along the line here. I always want to make sure I'm pointing the scissors away from myself, and that way I can move my paper instead of my scissors. Makes it easier for me to control where I'm cutting. When I'm done cutting, I always want to make sure I'm picking up my garbage and dealing with that appropriately. And then I'm going to take my hook, and I'm going to want to hook this through the top of my ornament. Now, if you have a hole punch at home, you can make a small hole. I don't have a hole punch, so I am going to very carefully fold this over and put a little snip on the back side. And now I have a tiny little slit, which I can poke my hook through and pinch it together at the top there, and now I have my ornament. This ornament is going to help you remember details from the story so that you can practice retelling the story to your family during this holiday break. I hope you enjoyed making this ornament with me. Thank you for joining us, and I look forward to seeing your work. You can share your work with us on Facebook or videos of you making your work, and we'd love to see that. Have a safe and happy holiday break. We'll see you next time.